Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for Access City Council. I'm your host, City of Las Vegas Communications Director, David Riggleman. Coming up on this show, we'll tell you about a new health clinic dedicated to providing inclusive care and healing. Plus, a look at what's been happening in Ward 3 and what's to come. Here to discuss all this and much more, of course, is our Ward 3 Councilwoman. You know who it is, Olivia Diaz. Welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
holidays to you.
Yes, I'm trying.
Can you believe
not to panic. Christmas is less than a month away, and do not ask me where I am with my list.
But you don't have it all set and ready to go?
No.
I find that hard to believe.
No.
So
the work here at City Hall keeps us plenty of busy.
It does.
For some reason, I can't work that time to go shop in, but I have to be very conscientious. My 14-year-old will not forgive me if I do not get him something special.
They tend not to, but we're going to show everybody you've been very busy. A lot going on in your ward, and we'll
excited about celebrating openings and offerings to the community.
I know you got a lot going on
all the time.
Councilwoman, you know Ward 3 really well. It's the area of the city that you represent. For those of you out there not exactly sure where we're talking about, well, don't worry. We'll show you right there on the map. Ward 3 basically includes the east side of Las Vegas, but also has the Arts District. And you also now have Area 15. So you got like all the really cool things in the city limits are in Ward 3. And I know you're heartbroken about that.
No. I'm excited. This is where I was born and raised. So,
exactly.
So proud.
It's good stuff. Well, Councilman, we have a really good show today. So let's jump in. We got some great guests we want to introduce. The center of Las Vegas is filling a much needed service in our community, and that is access to health care. Staff there opened the Gavin J. Gourjian Community Health Center in October. The health center offers inclusive care to the LGBTQIA community and to really anyone who needs assistance here in our community. Joining us with more on the center is the Chief Health Care Officer, Leanna Ramirez, and the Director of Public Affairs for the Center of Las Vegas, Lucas Serrano. Leanna, Lucas, thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure having you on the show. And I know, Councilwoman, you are so excited because all of these facilities, the center and the two healthcare facilities are in Ward 3.
Yeah, so we're all very familiar with the center, but I thought it would be awesome to have Dr. Ramirez and Lucas here to just, again, highlight the awesome offering of services that they do through these two locations in our ward. And obviously we know the health center is newly opened and unveiled to the community, and as I walked through and I got the tour and they highlighted all the services that they aspire to offer, I was like, whoa, that's really
pretty cool.
Very cool. They're gonna have mental health. They're going to have mammograms. They're going to have even Botox and cosmetic surgery here and there.
No kidding.
So I was like, whoa. So
Dr. Ramirez, you're going to be busy.
Yes. And not to mention, I mean, they transformed that Wolfson Medical Center building that kind of sat there since I've been in the seat. I got elected in 2019, had been vacated and vacant, and it's so exciting to like bring life to what was once a bank, so a previous
that's what
iteration.
We're looking at now. Yeah, that's what we're seeing now. That's back on October 3rd.
Yeah. So tell us, Dr. Ramirez, all about the vision, the mission, and the passion you bring to want to bring this to the community.
Oh, so excited. So I am absolutely thrilled that we have the opportunity to open this beautiful space for the community. We do focus in the LGBTQI plus community. However, we do serve everyone. And when we first got the building, like Councilwoman Diaz mentioned, it had been sitting there vacant, and it didn't look as as beautiful and gorgeous as we had today. But people were still coming, and we had over 2,700 encounters in the first 6 months of our clinic alone opening. September was one of our largest months with over 900 patients, 100 of those being brand new to our services. So we are so excited. And we're looking to do more, and we're looking to bring customer service into the healthcare field so that we meet people where they're at. We don't turn anyone away for the inability to pay or for what they need. And it's such a great space, and it's so beautiful, and I just love being there.
Dr. Ramirez, tell us, you've got, this is the second facility because you have the Arlene Cooper facility and now the new Gavin Gourjian facility. What are the differences or how do they complement one another?
Sure. So our Arlene Cooper Community Center, the health clinic over there is focused on sexual health. And it's such a staple in the community. We actually test over 700 patients almost a month through that location. So that is a key place and a crucial place for the community to stay. So seeing that need, we wanted to expand and build. And that's where the primary health care center came. And that's where we purchased the Wolfson building and we've made it into what it is today so that we can have that complete person health care. And in the Gavin J. Gourjian building, that's what we're looking for. That's why we have the mammograms with the spa service attached to it. We have a DEXA scan, ultrasound. We're bringing in dental. We have a chiropractor coming in that I'm so excited about.
This is big, Councilman. This is really, this is huge.
And at both locations, pharmacy services, correct, for the patients
You know
and
your
the
stuff.
clients. So, yeah, I've been to the ribbon cuttings. That's why I'm privileged, and that's why I want to share the information. Because sometimes in our community,
huge.
we don't know what we have in our backyard, and that you don't have to be part of the LGBTQ plus community to access their primary care at the newly opened health clinic. And so I think that's important because sometimes there are transportation barriers or there is lack of access to having a health insurance plan, and they will treat you at a sliding scale, and they'll make that treatment possible for folks who otherwise would go without. And David, I've seen just too many times in our community where we kind of postpone going to the doctor and triaging what's going on with us, and then I want to prevent everyone having to make a 911 call and landing in our ERs.
Exactly, because it only gets worse. Things tend not to get better, right? They can tend to, I'm preaching to the doctor here. So.
No, but it's a really awesome environment and you feel super relaxed. You know, when you go into a medical facility, it usually is not giving you like cool vibes.
You just want to get in and want to get
relaxing
out.
Vibes. You're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed. And everyone around you tends to be it. It's very sterile sometimes. So I think that they definitely put a lot of thought and intentionality into how they design the spaces, and it's really, really cool. There's a lot of artwork too in the entire clinic.
It looks beautiful, and I think my sense is if Dr. Ramirez is in charge, it's going to be a really first-rate kind of place too. So I'm getting that vibe from Councilman from here too. So. Let's shift over and talk to Lucas. Lucas, Councilwoman referenced this. I think a lot of us in the community are familiar with the center of Las Vegas. But for those who are new to the Valley, maybe they don't really know much about it. Can you give us a little primer on what the center is, how it came to pass, and what your functions are mostly?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having us here today. It's a pleasure to be with you all. So as we know, the center has been serving the community for over 32 years, you know, under the leadership of Dr. Waldron. Who's doing amazing, right? He has the vision for primary care for what the community needs. You know, the main location, which is Maryland Parkway, we offer all the services. We offer anything from sexual health clinic, STDs, HIV treatment, prevention. We do have a library where we have over 4,000 books that we're able to lend to the community at no charge. We also have computers that we're able to have the community use for like about 2 hours. Free internet, you know, so they can do either, you know, like apply for work, you know, like check their social media, you know, whatever it is, those services are available. And our newest thing that we do have a cafe, which is called Espresso Yourself.
I remember when this opened.
Which, yes, which is not just a cafe, it's a workforce development program, you know, for a youth, right? So we can give them the basic skills that they need so when they go into the real world, right, they already have the experience. So to make it easier for them.
Exactly, kind of transition to that new job,
And, you know, and as I mentioned before, we do have a pharmacy there as well, too. You know, we're trying to make it easier for the people that lives around the area. So, you know, if they're not able to go to the other location, maybe they feel more comfortable going with the Maryland. Either way, those services are for everybody to use.
Sounds good. You know, Councilman, I have to tell you, I guess I'm aging myself, but I remember when the center opened. It's been 32 years ago.
32 years.
Okay, so how old am I now? But I remember when it opened, and it was groundbreaking then because the community had nothing really to fill that need. And 32 years later, it's just growing and growing with all the more.
And you know what, David, with the holidays coming, we know that LGBTQ plus community is especially vulnerable because sometimes when you come out and you share with everyone who you really are, sometimes your family is not accepting or understanding. And so sometimes it's a sad reality that they have very few people that they can turn to. And I just want to put it on the radar that they have phenomenal groups. I recently attended the Gay Men's monthly sessions that they hold, and it was very cool for me to be in the space with these men, and there's just this sense of community, of care, of compassion, of wanting to generally hear each other out and what's on your mind and what's on your heart.
To support each other.
To support each other.
Yeah.
And so I just want also for folks who may be struggling to find things to connect to during this holiday season, that they're not looking forward to being part of anything, that they should check out anything and everything that the center offers, because I got invited to the Christmas party to come back, and I was like, but the caveat was you need to bring calendars. I was like, okay, I'll be there. Yeah, so
I got the print shop, so I'll make them up for you.
And I know that I've also gone by on Wednesday mornings, and I know that they've also partnered with 3 Square Food Bank, and they're offering free food out of the center's campus.
That's wonderful.
And you see people lined up as early as 10 minutes to 7 in the morning.
This is the entire community, too.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. You know, and we also have the shower trucks on Friday. You know, for anybody who needs to come in, you know, clean up. We do have our switch closet that, you know, offer resources for those who are in need.
So they have clothing too. If someone were to need something to dress up for an interview, they have closets, and you can go and pick an outfit out. We know money right now and resources are tight, so we need to know and hopefully connect those that are in need with places that offer these things.
For sure. Dr. Ramirez, I've heard this, and I've heard Councilwoman reference this, and others have referenced it, that people in the LGBTQIA community tend not to seek out medical assistance very readily sometimes. Can you talk to a little bit about that? Why is that? And maybe we can reach some folks out there to explain maybe they don't need to wait. They need to just come and see folks at the center.
Yes. So the LGBTQ community is definitely at a disadvantage when it comes to healthcare for not being seen or treated as who they are, or feeling shy, or feeling not respected, and just basically not seen in the healthcare field. I know, even being a healthcare professional, navigating the health system is so difficult. So adding extra barriers, it just makes it even more so. So we want to make sure that when people come in, we recognize them as their authentic selves, as they come in for who they are, through any walk of life, through any socioeconomic status. Like, we see you, we see you. And again, it's that customer care aspect that we're bringing back into healthcare.
Wow,
that should have never gone away.
Wow, that's terrific. We have about 2 minutes left with each of you. So, Lucas, is there anything you would like to add before we have to say goodbye? And Leanne, I'll give you the same opportunity then.
But just encourage everybody to, come toward the facility, see what is it that we do, support, volunteer if they have the time, because that's what we need the most, know, and to be there for one another.
How many clients do you serve typically on a monthly basis? It's a lot, it sounds like.
It's a lot. It's really hard to keep account, both kind of like medical, but Dr. Ramirez, you want to help me out?
We probably serve through our various functions. We have about 5,000 people we serve through a month.
That's incredible.
And that's monthly, so we're getting there.
I know,
we're getting there.
Are. Dr. Ramirez, anything you'd like to add? We have about a minute left or so.
Sure. No, I'm so humbled to be here, and I'm so thankful for the community who supports us, and for being able to be part of the community and to provide all these services. And come check us out. Give us a chance.
Councilwoman's all in Ward 3 too.
Yes.
Like so many other cool things.
Yes, and I'm beaming with pride.
I know, you should.
But I love to have partners to help us accomplish the work, because I definitely believe that we need to be there for every single member of our community.
Yeah.
And I am one person, and when I have other like-minded folks like Lucas and Leanna doing the work alongside, then we feel like we're moving the needle and we are reaching more people. So I thank you all for your commitment and dedication to the center.
If people would like to reach out, get more information on the center, how do they go about doing it?
Our website is probably the best way. All our programmings are listed on there, all the phone numbers to the clinic, the healthcare center, and that's www.thecenterlv.org.
Okay, very good. Dr. Leanna Ramirez, thank you so much. Great job.
Thank
Wonderful
you.
having you on the show. Lucas Serrano, wonderful
thank
having
you.
you on the program
Thank you.
as well. I have to say goodbye. I have to maybe have him back in the future here, get another
I'm
update.
thankful for folks like that in our
Yeah.
community.
With our next functions,
exactly,
right? We'll have something new.
You have to say goodbye to them, but please stick around. You and I have more to talk about. So don't
More
leave
things
yet.
coming.
All right. We have to take a quick break, but coming up, a look at what's been happening in Ward 3 and a preview of what's to come. It's right after this. Welcome back, everyone. There's a ribbon cutting or grand opening to talk about in Ward 3 just about all the time. I know Councilwoman loves that. Councilwoman, let's take a look. That's a great problem to have, by the way.
It is
you have
a great
lot of
problem.
stuff going on in your ward. It's
The mayor
exciting.
is very busy with me
I know.
attending many of these often. So
You know, you have to be so proud. You have so many new things have opened in Ward 3. Area 15, the Arts District, East Las Vegas, all the entertainment in the East Las Vegas area. It's happening.
yeah, and in the future we have some awesome projects too, like
Yeah.
the Etsy that's
Yes,
going to come in
yes,
26,
yes.
and a dog park unveiling
yeah.
that will happening that's underway on East Las Vegas Family
Yeah.
Park. So the work never stops. It seems like we're making very slow progress, but
Some
we're
good
doing as
leadership,
much as we
apparently.
can.
Yes, making it happen. Etsy, by the way, is the East Las Vegas Education Training Center. And so
It's a partnership with CSN
Yeah,
that will
yeah.
bring educational offerings and hopefully awesome career pathway trainings
Exactly.
for our community
Get
to
people into the workforce.
help
yeah.
them hopefully just I think gain skills that will help them get a job that is a really
Yeah,
good
pays
paying
good.
job
Yeah,
with
yeah.
awesome benefits.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. So, and Councilwoman, in the meantime, boy, a lot going on. Let's begin. October 28th, that was a Tuesday. You guys celebrated the $24 million, folks, $24 million renovation at the Four Queens. Talk
That
about
was
that.
really cool
Wow.
to go up and just take a tour of. And one of the things that they boasted was that they were able to soundproof a lot of their rooms. And so if you think about it, there's a lot of concerts that happen
around
them.
exactly.
And
down
so
on
that
Fremont
their
Street
number one
Experience, yeah.
complaint was addressed in this renovation by soundproofing and elevating that so that the bleed of the noise from the
From
concerts
Fremont Street, yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
affect them. But I mean, everything is completely new, from beds to bathrooms to
beautiful, yeah.
everything, and it turned out really awesome. And I
Oh,
hope,
it's gorgeous.
Look at that.
Yeah, nice.
That's calling our
Yeah,
name.
My back is already, hey, put me in there, you know. So, and of course, Hugo's still there, one of my
Yes,
favorite
Hugo
restaurants.
Cellars,
My wife and I
yes.
love that place,
Yes.
you know. So it's a mainstay here in Las Vegas. So kudos to the Four Queens, and there's up in the game and the down. And I understand too, Councilwoman, no resort fees at
No resort fees.
at the Four
At the
Queens.
Four
So there
Queens.
you go.
So we applaud the TLC they gave to those rooms. I think some of them had not been touched for 30-some
Wow.
years in terms of giving them a little renovation. So I
Yeah,
think
they
everybody's
went
going to
all
be
out.
pleased to see how they turned out.
Yeah, $24 million, nothing to sneeze at. So
Yeah.
that's good stuff. And then, Councilwoman, the very next day, you opened a new business, or expanded a business, I guess, in the Arts District, Tap and Ash Social Club.
Yeah, Tap and Ash has been around, I think, 3 to 4 years now. And I did not know, David, that one of the owners of Tap and Ash is a former city employee.
Yeah, yeah.
Retired
That's right.
from City of Vegas.
Melvin
and
Reynolds, yeah.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
so it was really cool to hear that city connection on that level. And now they've expanded, so they have twice the size, and it looks very happening. They had a lot of
Oh, it's great. Look
of
at
their
that.
patrons that regularly attend there for the ribbon cutting, and it was really cool to see the next phase of what they're going to be offering at
there's
Tap
the
and Ash.
humidor,
I don't
yeah.
smoke cigars, but if you
gotta
know
take it up.
someone,
Yeah, you got to take it
highly
up.
recommend Tap and Ash because it's a really cool, eclectic place. And former Planning Commissioner Sam Cherry was in attendance, and there's just a pretty big crowd that turned out for it.
Yeah, nice place to go, relax, have a cigar, a drink, socialize with. That's the whole thing about cigar smoking, Council. It's a time to sit and talk with folks,
and deal making
and reconnect. Exactly right. Exactly right. And then, Councilwoman, I love this too. You and the mayor are always doing what you can to help promote businesses within the city, and you and your ward. And you two have an upcoming Out and About with the mayor. So you'll have to give I've already had a little preview.
Well, with Black Friday here and everyone's holiday shopping, I think it's super important, David, to tell everyone to support local small businesses that are in our community, because sometimes the online kind of takes over for convenience, but the way that we really make a ripple effect with our dollars is by shopping local.
Absolutely.
And so these small mom and pops stores that are in our community need us more than ever. Yeah. And so part of the tour with the mayor was to highlight 2 of them that have been in existence for quite a few years. Yeah. And so Analog Dope Bookstore is a really cool place.
The mayor was raving about this place. She said it's so cool. They have so many things in there, They have
books, they have vinyls, they have books for children, and they also have some yummy stuff if you're into incense and and that kind of
fragrances
thing.
And things like that.
They have candles for your purchase and for gift giving, or even for nourishing your own soul, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which we could all that's always a good thing to nurse a little bit of. And then, Councilman, you also went to Raw Remedies, and that's a place that supplies hair care products, natural hair care products.
Bobby is the owner of Raw Remedies, and she'll help give your scalp whatever care it needs. And she's soon to expand into the spa services vein. And I'm like, who doesn't need spa service or treatment for self-care and wellness?
Exactly.
I mean, if we ever needed it, it's this year, David. I'm looking forward to her to booking an appointment.
We work hard here and not always pleasing everyone. So it's nice to have that kind of opportunity just to kind of unplug a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm proud of Bobby. I mean, she's been one of the pioneers of the Arts District. Yeah. She actually articulated while we were visiting her that, the First Friday used to take place right there in front of her business, and so the footprint has extended and expanded
for all these years,
and it's different now, but it's kind of cool to think about the First Friday of yesteryears and how it's been evolving over time.
Way back when Oscar Goodwin was mayor, that we first kicked those off. So
really proud of those 2 small businesses and that bring a different offering to our community. And
exciting.
And there's other things besides drinking and eating to do in the Arts District. You can just kind of fit everything in.
Exactly. And you'll see more about all this upcoming on all of our platforms. So stay tuned. You'll enjoy it. I promise. So. And then, Councilwoman, it's that time of year. We're heading into the holiday season. You have a bunch of stuff going on. Let's jump in. Saturday, December 13th, busy day. The Christmas Posada over at East Las Vegas. To tell everybody about that.
It's just been a tradition of ours to have this Christmas Posada for our community. It's just a time to come together, and then especially since we're hearing about everyone's challenges with a very difficult economy and keeping money in the home. We're just trying to make sure that we're giving a gift out to children and making their Christmas extra special and happy.
This event is free.
This event is completely free and open to the public. So you just have to be patient, because sometimes there is quite a bit of demand and we can't get everyone through the doors quickly, but we do try to make sure that the wait isn't as long as it needs to, but we try to make it flow, I guess is what I'm saying.
It's Saturday, December 13th, everyone, from 2 to 5 at the East Las Vegas Community Center. Posada in Spanish means?
It's just a gathering of friends and family, and it usually has the Catholic religious connotation, because you
going to the inn.
Yes, correct. You're reenacting the whole nativity. They're looking for somewhere to go, and no one's kind of giving them where, and so then we invite them in, and so that's why I think it's
a nice tradition. It's part of the reason for the season, right?
Exactly.
And then, Councilwoman, we're expecting over 1,000 children at this thing potentially, so that's a big crowd.
Yes, we have our work cut out for us, but we do it with all our love and dedication.
So
to the
you're
community.
Santa and Councilwoman from Ward 3. So, and that very same day, then everyone, December 13th from 12 to 4 at the Civic Plaza, Carolyn Goodman Plaza, right across from City Hall. Now you're having a fiesta navideña, which means
Christmas
party. No pets, everyone, please, no pets. But you bring all the humans you
yes,
want. Yes, so.
exactly. And so again, it's a different offering. We've been so blessed that our office has been approached by truly remarkable people who want to give back to the community. Some of them are small business owners who are hearing firsthand from their clients, from their customers, that it's been a really difficult year and they're stressed about the holidays, and so they want to contribute and make sure that we are all there for one another. So really excited to see that group of businesses coalescing to make this event happening across at the Goodman Plaza.
98.1, radio station 98.1 is going to be involved. We're going to have holiday-themed performances, music, food, vendors, interactive children's games, and Santa himself.
Yes, with toys. So
you got to bring the toys, Santa.
Yeah. So I know that two restaurant owners, La Vecindad and Casa del Desayuno, are also involved with this.
Nice. It'll be a great day. So December 13th, everybody, whether you go to East Las Vegas Community Center or you come over to the city, the Civic Plaza, Carolyn G. Goodman Plaza specifically, that's a day to circle on the calendar. A lot of cool stuff. Yes. You could go to both if you'd like.
Yes.
So
definitely going to start us and getting us in the mood and ready for the holiday season.
Exactly. Because after that it's like 2 weeks later. So. Well, Councilwoman, that was a great show. We had talked about a lot and covered a lot today, but we want to tell everybody out there, we always want to hear from you. So if there's something you'd like to share with Councilwoman Olivia Diaz, you can always give her a call. The number is 702-229-4623, or send her an email at ward3@lasvegasnevada.gov. You can also visit the Ward 3 News website. And I got to tell you, your staff's just great. Ido, Arlene, Anastasio, really great, really responsive. People reach out. They always get right back to them and help them out. A lot of it has nothing to do with the city or Ward 3, but they still guide people to the right agency.
We definitely have to sometimes hand off some folks that call us. Sometimes they think they're in the city and they're actually in Clark County.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's really cool to be a facilitator and a provider of information. And I truly am thankful for that team I have, because again, we can't get everything done. I think people lose sight of how many board meetings we have and how many other extra committees we're assigned to, aside from just doing the every other week
city business,
but we have other offerings, and I wouldn't be able to do things expeditiously without my awesome team. So this Thanksgiving, I'm so thankful for the three of them and staying on board with Ward 3, because it is
it's busy,
a very dynamic, happening ward, and we give 100 and I think 50% every day.
I would agree. I'm here. I see it myself, so I couldn't agree more. Well, Councilwoman, always a pleasure having you on the show, and I want to wish you happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and I'm thinking you probably want to do the same to your constituents out there.
Happy holidays, everyone. Stay safe, be merry, and share the tamales.
Exactly. And please save some for me. So, Councilwoman, always great to have you on the show. We'll have you back, I guess, after the new year.
Wow.
So I'll see you in 2026, see you next year.
Okay.
All right.
That's good with me.
All right. And everyone, please don't miss our next show beginning on December 4th with Councilwoman Frances Allen Polensky. City of Las Vegas TV is streaming, by the way. You can catch all of our shows on YouTube at City of Las Vegas TV. You can also watch online at lasvegasnevada.gov/connect. And be sure to check out the Ward 3 newsletter. You can subscribe by scanning the QR code in the credits at the very end of this show. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next time around, and really happy holidays to all.